Welcome back, everybody. This is Let's Play Gothic II, The Night of the Raven. Part 6. I am your host. My name is Xexor. In the last part, I talked to some merchants. I talked to Bosper over here and have an arrangement where if I do certain things, I might be able to become his apprentice. And over here, I talked to Mateo, who said he was owed some money by Gritta. Gritta is over here. I paid for Gritta. Rap thinks I made a big mistake doing so. My soft heart is going to get me killed or something. Whatever. It's my game. Leave me alone. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, but so I paid for her. She owed Mateo 100 gold, so I paid for her. Mateo's like, whoa, you crazy, but okay, whatever, here, debt's paid. So Mateo said since he got his gold, he would give a good word for me to the merchants. There are 3 other merchants that have to give approval. I apologize, allergies has just been killing me lately. Anyway, I have medication, and this is my state, so imagine if I didn't have medication going on. Anyway, so Mateo would put a good word in for me for the other 3 apprentices, or masters, who would have to give their approval in order for me to join Bosper. So that's helpful. I also went back, and I'm planning, despite what I've been told, I'm planning on doing a Dex build with this character. If I do Dex, though, I'm not sure, I don't remember who the trainer was. I tried going back to Cavalorn, but he teaches me one-handed weapons and bows, I believe. Bows would be useful since I'm doing Dex, but he did not have any dexterity he could teach me, so I don't even know who's going to train me. I'll find out, I'm sure. Somebody here should be able to train me. Anyway, so I need to do some training. I've only got 5 learning points right now, but anyway, so that's where we are. We're back here. Oh, I fought a wolf and got annihilated by the wolf. Anyway, so I will go over here now. Well, who's this? Oh, it's just some city guard, yeah. So I'll go back, and Gritta said somebody come by and tell her thanks or whatever. So let me talk to Thorman first, though.
Ah, fresh face. You're not from Khorinis, are you? This is not a good time for travelers. Bandits everywhere, no work, and now the farmers have risen up too. What winds have blown you here? Got my own opinion about that.
I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about carpentry?
The only thing I can make out of wood is a fire.
And what about locks?
Well...
I'm sorry, but I can't use you if you know nothing about my trade. And I have no money to pay for an apprentice.
So, you know a lot about locks.
What good is a fine chest without a fine lock? I make my own locks. That way, I can at least be sure I haven't built my chest that sturdy for nothing. A poorly made lock is easy to break, and there are plenty of thieves about in Khorinis, especially lately.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
You have paid Gritta's debt with Mateo. You seem to be a decent fellow. I shall teach you what you want to know. However, I cannot do it for free. I still have a mountain of debts, and I need the money.
How much do you charge?
200 gold pieces.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't... What? How much do you charge? Or fine? Do I have 200 gold? I thought I didn't have that much money.
Fine. Here are 200 gold pieces.
You're still a few coins short of 200. I need that money.
Okay, I was going to say, why is it giving me that option? A little bit of logic screw up there. They should have just had you say, yeah, okay, I'll talk to you later or something. Okay, lockpicks, yeah, okay.
Have you had an apprentice before?
Yes, and not too long ago.
And what happened?
His name is Elvrich. He's my nephew. I was quite pleased with him, actually, but one day he simply didn't show up for work.
How long has it been since you saw him?
I guess it must be about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Where is Elvrich now?
How would I know? He kept hanging around that filthy brothel by the harbor. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still warming the bed of some whore down there.
Have you reported that to the militia?
Of course I have. They were supposed to catch him and see to it that the lazy bones does his work, but I already regret that. He can do whatever he wants. Sooner or later he'll realize he'll get nowhere in Khorinis without a decent job.
Is that so?
Cynically. Okay.
What do you know about the paladins?
Not much. They arrived by ship 2 weeks ago from the mainland. Since then, they have withdrawn to the upper end of town. Nobody here really knows exactly why they have come. Many are afraid of an attack by the orcs. I suppose, however, that they are here to quell the farmers' rebellion.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the peasants' rebellion?
Rumor has it that NotR, the landowner, has hired mercenaries to keep the king's troops from breathing down his neck. He was probably tired of having to throw his harvest along with his livestock at paladins and militia. All we notice of this in town is that the food prices keep rising. NotR's farm lies far to the east of here. We wouldn't know if there's any fighting going on there. And if you want to know more, ask the merchants in the marketplace. They get around the island more than I do.
What if I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the other masters here?
All right, I shall give you my approval. But you had better get yourself the blessing of the gods first. Say, are you a man of faith? It can't go on like this forever.
Yeah, I don't... First one I'm thinking is lying. Sure.
Yes, a most humble servant, Master Thorben.
Then go to Vatras, the priest of Adenos, and have him give you his blessing. He will tell you where you can find a priest of Innos. You should get his blessing, too. Once you have received the blessing of the gods, I shall vote for you.
Okay, so that's that for now. Thorben.
What's the matter?
Every beast or creature has certain trophies that improve the wealth and glory of experienced hunters. Fire lizard. Spitfire, it will kill anyone venturing within a few paces of it. Only those who have protection from fire can fight these beasts and take their valued tongues. Shadow beast, an ancient loner, lives hidden in the woods. Very few of them left, therefore they are no longer, or they are no danger to humans unless they venture into their hunting grounds. Okay, remove their horn. Okay. All right. Corbin's gonna go to sleep while Gritta sits here and stares at me. Okay, let's do this. I think I'm far enough along. I'm not going to worry about undoing the pirate clothes.
It was very noble of you to pay for me. I want to show you my gratitude. Here's a bottle of wine which my husband, may Innos rest his soul, brought back from the southern islands. Also, I'm going to spread the news around. At last there's somebody in town whose virtue...
Yeah, never mind.
He's like, whatever. Wait, is that all she has to say? What about...
As long as there are men like you in this town, I still have hope that everything will turn out well.
Alright, okay. What do we got over here? Ouch, it's just another... What? Another day in the same old town. Okay. You're a guard. Oh, okay. Let's see. Bunch of stairs descending. Interesting. What's up, Regis?
Hey, you! Has anything exciting happened?
Oh well, all's quiet. I suppose that when the orcs come, we can't fail to notice.
Okay.
You didn't get that from me.
Hey, Brian.
Wait a minute.
New in the city, huh? I'm Brian. I'm Master Harrod's apprentice.
Weren't you the guy that built that strand that wanders from like this underground ash lake all the way over to Dragon Servant Covenant? That was you, right, Brian? Pretty sure. Yeah, okay.
What's it like to be the smith's apprentice?
Why do you ask? You want to be my successor?
Maybe.
Why not? I'm almost done with my apprenticeship, and then I'm gonna leave the city. But not because of Harrod. He is a good master. I've learned a lot from him.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Why do you want to leave this town?
Because the people here are getting on my nerves above all the other masters. I still remember what a fuss it was getting accepted as an apprentice with Harrod. Really, every one of them jokers had something to say about it. I want to decide for myself who I can or can't take as an apprentice.
Who are the other masters?
Well, there's Thorben the carpenter, Bosper the bowmaker, Constantino the alchemist, and Matteo. He sells armor, but first of all, he's a merchant. All the masters have their houses here on the street, and Constantino's shop is in the underpass to the temple.
Really, how interesting.
Okay.
Tell me more about Master Harrod.
He's not in a very good mood right now. A few days ago, the paladins came and ordered him to forge some swords for them. They've even forbidden him to sell swords to anyone else. Now he slaves day and night to finish the job as quickly as possible.
Who says things like that?
Can I buy weapons from you?
Not really, I'm merely an assistant. The weapons that are made in this smithy are collected by the militia and taken to the towers where they're stored. But if it has anything to do with forging, maybe I can help you.
What can I get from you?
I can sell you some steel billets.
Right.
That's the first time.
Right. Okay.
Someone's gonna do the work.
Alright. Thanks, buddy.
Deserve that.
Pablo?
Someone's gonna do the work.
You're not a normal guard. Pablo, what's up, buddy? Pablo Picasso, hey.
Wait a minute. How's the situation?
At the moment, it's quiet. Only the bandits outside the city are causing us problems.
Oh, so why are you named? You must be important later. Alright. Guess you're, I'll find out more from you later.
Deserve that.
What?
Who says things like that?
It was just
Bet that's Constantino, probably. Y'all. What's up, dude?
What do you want? I'm not giving anything away.
Can I sell you some herbs?
If you have any to offer.
I'm looking to become an apprentice.
Really? And with whom are you going to sign up?
That may be right, and then I might get a quest from him. Whether I actually have to become his apprentice, though, of course. I don't know. Do this. Hang on. Yeah, let me do this one. Xexor 1. If I say that.
I want to sign up with one of the other masters.
You have come to ask my approval? As far as I'm concerned, you can sign up with whoever you like.
Okay, cool. I'm not. What if... Well, if I say that, he probably just charges.
Show me your wares.
Charges me some money and then I'm good, right? 1,000. I have 4. I'm close. Pure mana. Power of the stars. Goblin's bone. Wings. Okay. I don't know that there's anything I want to sell. I don't think there is. I think I sold it all previously. I mean, I could sell, you know, herbs, but meh. I could better use those, right? Gain health and or whatever. Yeah. Well, what's this? Oh, Ring of Spirit? Yeah, no, I'm not selling that. Meadow knotweed I need for brewing. Yeah. Alright, we'll call it good for now. I'll come back, Constantino. Alright. Excuse me.
Quite obvious.
What? 2 Temple Square, right? Over here is, well, somewhere with people. Valentino,
hey.
What's up, buddy?
Well, what have we here?
Have you no manners? That's disgusting. Oh, is this filthy rabble. Haven't you a job where you ought to be? But I suppose no one would miss a down-at-heel fellow like you, hey? Well, if you had as much gold as I do, you wouldn't have to work either. But you'll never be that rich.
I see I'm gonna have lots of fun with you. Do you have anything else to tell me?
Make yourself popular, never promise anything to anyone, take what you can, and watch out that you don't get into a quarrel with the militia. Or with jealous husbands, of course. They're the worst, let me tell you.
Do you just repeat, or?
Do you have anything else to tell me?
I've told you everything you need to know. The rest is up to you.
I asked you who you are.
I am Valentino, the handsome, bon vivant and ladies' man. Poor in cares, rich in wisdom and gold, and the women throw themselves at me. If you have problems, keep them. I don't need them.
Alright. I'm not gonna fight him. That's fine. Hi, Valentino. Citizen. Regis, already talked to you earlier, right? Maid. Bartok. You don't have anything else, I'm sure, Regis, right? Probably not. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Bartok.
Hey,
How's it going?
You're not from around here, are you? Never mind. Neither am I.
Where did you hang around before?
In the woods, hunting scavengers and wolves, together with some hunters. But I gave it up. These are dangerous times. There's a lot of riffraff running around out there.
They're hunters.
Bosper said you used to work for him.
Yes, I did, but he was only interested in his blasted hides. I told him how dangerous it's gotten out there. He didn't really listen to me. Well, anyway, he paid well. I can't complain about that.
Can you tell me anything else about him?
Bosper had one of his bows stolen recently in broad daylight. Some guy just waltzed into his store, took a bow, and left. The thieves are getting more and more brazen.
He's all laughing. Bosper can't do anything against the thief, and he's all laughing at him. What a jerk. We're going to find other hunters. Okay, sure.
Where can I find the other hunters?
We had our camp outside near the tavern halfway to NotR's farm. But I don't know whether there is anyone left in the camp now. There used to be 2 of us here in town until a few days ago. My friend Trokar is an excellent hunter.
Okay.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
I can teach you how to sneak properly and how to handle a bow.
But I'll need money for those, I'm sure, so it's okay.
So, where is your friend Trokar now?
Well, it's a curious story. Only a few days ago, we were both standing at the bar in Corrigan's tavern, discussing the hunt.
That is curious.
Don't ask me what happened next. I had had a few by then. I vaguely remember Trokar saying that he was going out to get a few swamp weed reefers. He never came back.
That's a funny story. You should keep telling ones like that. So where can I get high?
Didn't you go looking for him?
No, but I reported it to the militia. But they haven't been able to find him yet. I hope he didn't get attacked by a wolf, or worse. I'm afraid that I'll stumble over his body someday when I'm out hunting. I don't think I could bear that.
He's half cracked up.
Where does one get swamp weed reefers?
Somewhere down at the harbor, as far as I know.
Why don't we go hunting together?
With 2, it isn't so dangerous, that's true. Do you know anything about hunting then? I mean, do you know how to skin an animal?
Yes.
All right, but I want to see 50 gold pieces. For that, you can keep the skins and sell them to Bosper. That's a fair deal, isn't it?
Alright, so I need 50 gold.
Later.
Alright, so we'll go hunting later on there, Bartok. And then you just sell... Oh, I could cook more meat. That's good. I cook more meat here. Corrigan.
Can I get a drink here?
If you have gold, you can even eat here if you like.
And how's business going?
Don't remind me. Lord Andre is serving free beer at the Gallows Square. Hardly anybody comes here now, except for the rich people from the upper quarter.
What's wrong with them?
Some of those swells could really get on your nerves. Take that Valentino, for instance. I can't stand the sight of him. But I can't pick my customers. I need every coin I can make. What little I had managed to save has been stolen, along with all my silver.
You've been robbed?
Yep, some time ago. It was still rather crowded that night, and I was doing the rounds serving beer. I wasn't gone long from behind the counter, but it was long enough for those bastards. I went to see the militia about it, but they couldn't find a thing, of course. Yeah. They prefer to get plastered on free beer.
Tell me about the missing townspeople.
I heard that a lot of them went missing down by the harbor. Small wonder with all that's going on down there. Even Thorben, the carpenter in the lower part of town, has lost his apprentice. Hakon, one of the merchants in the marketplace, had an especially strange tale to tell. He said that there was this fella he used to bump into every day, and then suddenly he vanished off the face of the earth. He even went to see the militia about it. Townspeople all pretty much panicked after that. I don't know what to make of it. I think it's all nonsense. Khorinis is a rough city, and many dangers lurk outside her gates. Those who don't stay within the city walls will be attacked by bandits or eaten by wild animals. Yeah, it's that simple.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if the militia isn't in on some kind of, you know,
Can't believe that.
whatever's going on.
Someone's got to do the work.
I'm thinking the militia is probably involved in one way or another.
Enough trouble, isn't
At least some people on the militia. Maybe not all the militia, but some of them at least.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Don't say you know that.
What is it with this Valentino?
He's filthy rich and has no need to work. And he brags about it to everybody, whether you want to hear it or not. He drinks a lot and always stays until the end, and then early in the morning he totters back to the upper quarter. It's the same every day.
Who says things like that?
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
What do I have to do to get into the upper quarter?
Well, you need to be a citizen of the town.
Enough trouble as it is.
Go find some work, preferably with a craftsman in the lower part of town. That'd make you a citizen. Well, and if that's still not enough, go talk to Lord Andre at the barracks. Maybe he'll let you join the city guard. They can go into the upper quarter, too.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Show me your wares.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Okay, so it's basically food.
That's an open secret.
Okay. Thanks.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Now that's
Okay, so now... Another guard.
Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately and to arm himself appropriately.
This is just the other side of where I come from, okay. Hey, I know these. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. I remember those. Ringaru?
Bad business.
What are you doing here?
I wouldn't know how that is any of your business. Get lost!
I agree with you completely.
Ooh, Ringaru. Mr. Attitude Pants. Okay. Oh, dude. Wow. Alright.
You don't say.
Wolf.
I never knew that.
Hey.
Now that's
Hey, what's up?
As long as the paladins don't have any new assignments for me, I can have myself a couple of beers here. What more could you ask?
You're working for the paladins?
Yeah, I report to them on the situation in the city. At the moment, everything is
It's
quiet.
really not my problem.
That's not what my husband thinks.
How are things with the orcs?
No reason to worry.
It's all just
We in the
gossip.
city guard and the paladins have everything under control. Go home and let us do our
better off
work.
myself.
We're watching over the town and its citizens.
Everybody knows by now.
Nice.
Would you like another beer?
Completely.
There's nothing better than a cool ale.
I agree with you completely.
He should stumble and fall unconscious now.
You were about to say something about the orcs.
Oh, yeah, right. The orcs are absolutely no threat to the city. They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and the pass is held by the paladins. Not even a meat bug could get through there.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Would you like another beer?
Well, I won't say no to a decent pint.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Go away. Don't
They've even spotted an orc outside of town.
Yeah, right.
I never knew that.
The dangerous orc outside the city. A real monster of an orc. Well, he's bound to attack the city soon. Listen, we'll kick that fat orc in his fat ass if he comes too close to the city.
You hardly know who to believe in.
Got it?
I see.
I don't say.
Would you like another beer?
A tasty bitter ale is absolutely the best.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I agree with you completely.
You know, you don't often meet someone who'll treat you to a beer. You're all right.
Would you like another beer?
Sure, I want another beer. Get me one.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Due to the general situation, the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided for your own protection. Furthermore, any contact with the rebelling peasantry in the surrounding areas is strictly forbidden.
I see, Mr. Fire Mage. It's what you look like anyway to me.
What are you doing here?
I'm a novice from the monastery. I run errands for the magicians and also the paladins. I have provided the 3 innkeepers in the city with wine from the monastery.
Who are the 3 innkeepers?
One of them is the good man here behind the bar. Then there's Kerrigan, who has his tavern on the Temple Square, and Cardiff, the owner of the tavern in the Harbor District.
What can you tell me about the monastery?
We novices seek enlightenment in prayer to Innos, and learn the principles of faith from the magicians. We serve them as we serve Innos, and prepare ourselves for the union with the fire.
I don't know that I want to go to the monastery yet, but I'll try to remember the Ulf can take me there.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree, due to the general situation, furthermore, any...
Okay, Rengar.
Would you like another beer?
A tasty bitter ale is absolutely the best.
I don't know if I'll get any further with him, but might as well get him sloshed while I'm here, right?
You know, you don't often meet someone who'll treat you to a beer.
Would you like another beer?
A tasty bitter ale is absolute. You know.
Alright, so that's all you do, basically. Okay, got it. You should repeat yourself. Let me talk to you.
Hear ye,
Landlord.
Inhabitants of Khorinis.
Hey, come closer.
By the explicit order
Take
of
a
the
break and have
Honorable
a
Lord
sip of
Hagen,
cool beer.
the following
Lord Andre is
decree
springing for a few
hereby
barrels of
enacted.
free
By
beer.
reason of the imminent danger of an attack by orcs, each inhabitant of the city is to prepare himself accordingly. Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately, and to arm himself appropriately. Don't bother me, I'm on duty.
Alright. Okay, so that is interesting. The beer and the bongs are all right here. This is the, we refer to this as the high section of town. The sleepy money man. Yeah, you'd be sleepy after beers and some weed. Well, after weed you'd be hungry more than sleepy, but yeah.
Welcome, stranger. My name is Baltram. Have you come to stock up on food? I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I don't have much in stock right now, but I'll be getting a new delivery soon.
Have you got a job for me?
No, I already have an errand boy. Try the other merchants.
Show me your wares.
Okay, what's this one on the end? Amulet of Life. 40 extra hit points. Cost 400 though, okay. Alright. You were Baltram, okay. I'm not good with names, so I'm trying to remember their merchants' names and where they are. Zurus?
Hey, I'm Zurus, master of potions. Do you need an essence of healing or a magic elixir? Then you've come to the right place.
Don't tell me that.
No, you're Xardas in different clothing. What are you pretending?
You better shut up.
Okay.
Do you brew your own potions?
No, I either get them from the monastery or I buy them from Constantino, the alchemist. If you're interested in brewing potions, then talk to him. He needs an assistant, but he's too pig-headed to hire someone himself. He's just as stubborn as a mule. He always passes me when he goes out on the East Gate to collect plants for his potions.
Someone's gonna do the work.
Where exactly does Constantino gather his herbs?
He always goes through the eastern city gate here and then disappears into the wilderness to the left. He once told me that just about everything grows there, except for King Sorrel.
That's what I've always said. Someone's gotta do the work. If I hadn't seen it with my own...
Has Constantino ever told you where to find King Sorrel?
I once heard him say that the stuff grows near stone circles. Near Lobart's farm. That's a farm near the other gate. There's one of those stone circles. I think it's on a hill. It used to be a grave or something.
That's what I've always said. That's what I've always said.
Yeah,
That's not what I heard.
I've been there, right? Let's see.
Taking care of everything right. I don't believe it.
Pretty sure one of these is King Sorrel.
My husband thinks. Now that's typical, isn't it? That's not what my husband thinks.
Maybe not.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Did I not grab King Sorrel? I must not have.
You don't say.
Okay, so that stone circle, near that stone circle should be more King Sorrel. Alright, well, there you go. Oh yeah, show me your wares.
Hey,
Let me see what you sell.
Show me your wares.
I can't take care of everything.
You do a bunch of magic stuff, and
He had better shut up. Don't tell this to anyone.
careful hot red tear paper, tear. Oh, red tear pepper. Right, tear pepper. I misread it.
Don't tell this to anyone.
And apple tobacco.
It's on to get even worse.
All right.
He had better shut up.
Maid,
Someone's gotta do the
citizen.
work. Honestly, I would
Another merchant here. Sarah.
These are bad times.
How's business?
When the paladins came, I first thought that it was a good business opportunity, but they let Herod make their weapons, and neither Hakon nor I make even one gold piece off them. Moreover, the farmers no longer supply us with food, and all the prices have gone up. It's only a small consolation that the paladins are paying my hotel bill.
Really? How interesting.
What's the problem with the farmers?
They refuse to deliver their goods. Now that the ships no longer come in, the city depends entirely on the supplies provided by the farmers, of course. And NotR, the largest farmer, has hired mercenaries to protect his farm from the city guards. Otherwise, they'd simply snatch the goods for themselves. But the mercenaries don't just guard NotR's farm. They come as far as the small farms outside of town to intimidate the farmers. I saw them as I was passing Akil's farm. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes now.
Where will I find Akil's farm?
If you go out of the east gate here and follow the road to the right, you'll come to a stairway. It leads up to Akil's farm, but I wouldn't go there now. The mercenaries are certainly still there.
Show me your wares.
But that's terrible. Someone's got to do the work.
145 strength required for 145 damage. So it's like one per strength you have.
Typical, isn't it?
Same thing there. 135, 120, 110. Whoops. Can't even afford any of these, I'm sure, like ever. Not to mention they got to all require a bunch of strength. This one's a little better. 25 strength is all. But I'm going dex, and I don't see... This is the same one I've got, just sword,
That's
right?
not what I heard.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do the work.
Short sword, but it doesn't get me any... Oh, and it's strength anyway. Fighting pike, arrow, ring of life, torch. Okay. Okay, so Sarah could sell me weapons, although it looks like there's only one weapon I probably would want because everything's strength based. So, at least for now.
These are bad times.
That's not what I
Jorah?
Innos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Somebody stole from you.
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaroo, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. And every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand down the street. I bet the bastard is drinking my money. I only looked away for a moment, and my purse was gone.
He simply talks too much.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh? And why would you do that?
Someone's got to do the work.
I don't believe
Yeah.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
First, see if you can get my purse back. Then, we'll talk about your reward.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Why didn't you call the city guard?
The guards only respond if a thief is caught in the act. And when I noticed my purse was missing, the bastard was already gone.
How much gold was in that purse?
50 gold pieces. That's quite a lot in these crappy times.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the bastard down, the city guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall.
I shall. Okay. Let's see what you sell anyway.
Show me your wares.
More weapons. Strength, 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 strength. Dex. Oh, that's a bow, right?
These are bad times.
Right. Amulet of oak skin. Arrow protection. Right. Okay.
That's terrible. Go away. Don't tell me that.
Alright, let's save this. Yeah, let's do that, I think.
You don't say.
He simply talks too.
Jorah says you've got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
Everybody knows by now.
You still owe me a favor. It is time to pay your debt.
What do you want?
I want my old stall in the marketplace back. Sarah snatched it away from me, but she has had that spot long enough. I want her to give up the stall.
And what's my part in this?
I will give you a letter to stick in her pocket. Then you go to Andre and tell him that Sarah is selling weapons to NotR. She lands in prison. You pocket the bounty, and I get the stall. You have 2 days to accomplish this.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
It works all right, too.
What will happen if I refuse to do that?
That would be truly stupid of you, because you see, I know that you're an escaped convict. If that gets around, it could do considerable harm to your situation in the city.
All right, looks like I've got no choice.
You're a clever lad. Here is the letter.
How am I supposed to foist the letter on her?
Let her show you her wares, and while she does, you hide the letter on her. And bear in mind, I am an influential man in the city, so don't try to play me for a fool.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
Let me reload, see if I can get around him.
That's not what my husband thinks.
You don't say.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Jorah says you've got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
Now he runs. Now if I can go this way,
That's an open secret.
not have to deal with Canthar yet. You went over here. I can't run as fast as he can run. Which is, you know, awesome and stuff. Alright, let me... What was 5 back there? Save it as 2. Alright.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that... And now, you tell me who you are.
I'm nothing but a poor wretch, trying to make ends meet one way or another. Well, what else can I do? I can't find a job in town.
All right, I see. Spare me your whining. You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man!
Why would I want to do that?
In the city, it's always good to know the right people and to stay on their good side. I could put in a good word for you. I can't and won't say more. The rest is up to you.
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
Alright, man. Now, if I can avoid Canthar again, I'll go turn in the quest. If I can avoid Canthar again. Stupid Canthar, I hate you. Go take Sarah's doll back. She's blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna get her arrested and probably killed, or at least put in prison. Blah, blah, blah. My name's Canthar, and I'm a dillhole. Blah, blah, blah.
Resistance against the king's guards most severely. Every inhabitant of Khorinis who is guilty of a crime.
I think as long as
Lord Andre.
I stay on the side, maybe I can avoid Canthar and not have to have him officially start the quest thing for me, right? Whoa, I jumped over the entire stall. Nice. I rock. Okay.
About the thief.
Yes, how's it going? Have you caught him? And much more importantly, do you have my gold?
He'd better shut up.
He got away from me.
And what about my gold? Did he get away with it?
He'd better shut up.
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Hey, this isn't 50 gold pieces. Are you trying to steal from me too?
Tell me that.
Wait, what?
Hey, what about my money?
Really, how interesting.
What? Did he not give me 50 gold?
Honestly, I would have missed it myself.
He gave me 50 gold. What are you talking about? It's not 50 gold. What are you talking about? It's 50 gold.
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Innos be praised. There is still justice in the city.
That's not what I heard.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
If it's gold you want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre. Now, I must get back to my customers.
Well, at least I got experienced. At least I got experience, jerk. Alright. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and call that this part. Thanks, everyone, for watching. This has been Let's Play Gothic II, The Night of the Raven. This is part 6. My name is Xexor. Please don't forget to like the vid. I'll see you in the next part, where I guess I'll continue to explore Khorinis and see what else I can find out. Till next time, thanks, everybody, for watching. Peace.